Good. All right. People online and people in class, welcome. Do not forget either today or Thursday. Quiz 30. Make sure you are doing group 1. Group 2 is optional. But that quiz will take like 5 minutes, so it's not a real big deal. To the people online, I posted the activity we're working on today in class. It's called Periodic Trends Web Quest. I'm about to pass it out to everyone. You guys need a Chromebook if you have one. What days? Let's talk. Let me get everyone set up. Good. Did you do Thursday, Friday stuff?
No,
Okay. I'll catch you up on Thursday and Friday. It's not that much.
You said,
Were you here Tuesday, Thursday?
no, you were here, I didn't see you last week.
Because Tuesday, Thursday, you weren't here. Or Tuesday, Wednesday, you weren't here. Thursday, Friday, I wasn't here. So I didn't see you that week. Okay, I'll catch you up. And you may want to do, I'm going to catch you up here shortly. Okay, so activity, periodic trends web quest. It says this activity will provide an opportunity to examine the periodic table more closely, use the interactive periodic table to explore the trends of atomic radius, ionization energy, and electronegativity across a period, and finally down a group. So go to ptable.com really quick, ptable.com. Make sure you guys know your trends. Make sure you burn those bad boys in your brain because you're going to need to know those. Let me turn this on. So we're looking at ptable.com. This is really good. This is especially for today. This thing tells you all kinds of stuff. You can click on any one of these. Aluminum, for example. Look, it tells you all their ionization energies for aluminum. You know, the radius, the size of it. It tells you boiling point, density, all kinds of stuff. Up here also, you can play around with these things. Remember we were talking about isotopes? And look how many isotopes aluminum has. Look how many isotopes sulfur has. Look how many isotopes these have. And it tells you what kind of radiation. This is beyond general chemistry, but it's kind of fun to play around with the website a little bit. Just make sure you're on properties, which is the default. Tells you solid liquid gases, you know, all your groups, tells you all the good stuff. So you're going to use this today as you answer all these questions. This piece of paper I think is really, really good because it chunks it up into groups. The very first page talks about atomic radii. The second group talks about ionization energy. The third page talks about electronegativity. Can you guys all flip to the second page, part 2, ionization energy, number 9. Number 9. You see it? Let's read it. I'm going to do this together just so we're all on the same page with this. It says click on calcium, use the sliding bar in the upper right. It's no longer in the upper right. All the stuff's on the left-hand corner because they changed it since last year. To examine the first, second, and third ionization energies of calcium. Okay, so I'm going to click on calcium. And over here, let's see if I get my eyeballs can focus. See where it says first ionization energy, then I can look at the second, the third, fourth, and so on and so forth. Oh boy, don't do that. Go back. What did I do here? I can't see. Anyway, I wrote what you need to do, so I want you to write first, second, and third. I looked them up for you. Write these down. So I want everyone to write first. That's how much energy is required. Remember ionization energy. Energy required to remove that outermost valence electron. Write the second one and write the third one. People online, it's probably hard for you to see because you're going to have to probably do it all by yourself by using these little buttons here. Say that again? That's number 9 on ionization energy page. The very last one. Let's go on. See, now I'm putting it at the top. I don't even know what I did. Here we go. So first ionization, second ionization, third ionization. Okay, now let's talk about this real quick. When we talk about ionization energy, it's important for you to know the energy required to remove the outermost valence electron. Here it is, 590 kilojoules. Then if I were to remove one more, look, it about doubled, right? If I were to remove one more, there's a massive jump here in energy. Do you all see that? How it's massive, almost quadrupled? What does that mean? It's important for you to understand what that means. Yes?
The outer ring is full.
Not the outer ring is full. You plucked a core electron. So looking at this, I already know it's calcium. Calcium is 2 valence electrons. So valence electron, then you get this massive jump in energy. The point I'm trying to make is you need to be able to explain why there is such a massive jump in energy between this and this, or that and that. It's because you're plucking off a core electron. So anytime you see this massive or big jump in energy, you're plucking off a core electron. A core electron is nothing more. So you have your outermost valence electrons. Core electrons are all the ones in between. Okay? I just want you to know that. So your rationale, I think, what's your answer? What's a good answer?
Core electron, the first two were valence electrons, the third one is a core electron.
Perfect. I like that. I just would have said core electron. Say whatever makes sense to you. That's why it's so important to write this stuff in your own words. Because if it makes no sense to you, it's useless. So people online, this is what you're going to do. I posted it today. You are to turn it in. I don't know, for whatever the due date is, I set. But you're going to work on this all period. Make sure you sign in online on the attendance sheet. If you have any questions you want to ask next to that attendance sheet, there's a question sheet that's always been there. No one ever asks any questions, but it is there for you, okay? So if you have any questions, please ask. You can email me, you can text me or whatever, but you should be able to answer all of these questions. You can use your notes or whatever else. If you need to Google, you can, but don't forget I have that PowerPoint stuff. Okay? That's what we're doing, you guys. And have a good day, I guess. I think that's it. Okay. You go to your Google Classroom. Okay, so here's what I need you to do. The very first Tuesday, last Tuesday, we went to well, instead of me teaching it 10 times, I just posted videos. So watch these three, because I give you points. So you can do it right now. I would do this again. I want to do this, because you probably don't know what any of this is. Watch these. And then I told kids to take notes. After this, do those, and then get back to me.
All right, cool. Do I need anything after that?
It's up to you. I'm never going to check your notes if you're a kid that, no, it's you. Do I think notes are going to help you? Of course I do. It's up to you though. You're big. You can do whatever you feel is necessary. Once you watch those videos, it'll take you about 20 minutes. Then I'll give you your next step. Okay? Okay.